Hello, welcome to Productions MJC.
I have tried to get this concept through to a lot of people about the circling sun and the fact that it can't exist. The way they say it should exist is incorrect, and I can demonstrate that quite clearly with another video. There's one video about the circling sun that I cannot find from a flat earther, even though I'm sure it's out there, but there's no way to find one, and that is a high-altitude balloon launch at night, not at sunset, not at sunrise, but at night, like 10:45 p.m. or so. Especially a night launch on the night of the new moon, which is very important. I have found one from some people that apparently just love to launch balloons. They're not out to prove anything except how beautiful it looks launching a balloon at night with a camera on it. I'm interested in the flat earth idea or concept of stars. What are stars? Where are they? They're on the firmament, or outside it obviously according to their idea. But what I'm really pointing out here about the star concept is the stars destroy the circling sun. A quick refresher course in what the flat earth looks like according to their idea or concept. They've got a million maps out there and everything, but this is the basic concept. With this recording that I'm going to show you in a bit, the balloon was launched somewhere on the right-hand side of Eurasia. Obviously north of the equator, but as you look at this model, what we're going to do is try to imagine what we're looking at as the balloon ascends, as it gets near apex. And it will reach apex around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:15, so there's no mistake at what we're looking at. That's why it's important to make this a nighttime launch, and with it being a new moon, the moon's not obstructing or interfering with our view of the stars. The moon's not going to interrupt our view. Everything is going to be sun and stars, according to the flat earth belief and model, and what they're demonstrating here. It's just going to be sun and stars, no moon off in the distance to be mistaken for a sun. That's why it has to be the new moon. That's why it's important to make a scientific experiment. Looking down from above, let's make sure we understand we're on the right side of Eurasia. That's where the launch is most probably taking place. I will just start the video clip without any fancy transition or introduction. So here we go. This video is from a night launch, more specifically the night of the new moon. From the accent, I would imagine Germany, but let's take a look. Now, this is Orion. There's no mistaking that that star constellation is Orion. Okay, we'll get it a little centered here. Obviously, there's the belt, everything else, right? We know that for a fact. Well, let's take a look. Let's start this video, and as this weather balloon's camera goes around in a full 360, we see the ground, we see stars, but you know what we don't see? Well, there's Orion again, but we never saw a circling sun in that complete 360. And what will be the flat earthers' response to that? What do you think is going to be the flat earthers' response to that? I'm circling where the balloon was probably launched from, okay? And let's take a look at, okay, we saw stars. That's where the firmament allegedly is. That's how far it is away. The flat earthers usually say, well, we can't see the sun because that's the extent of how far we see. But we have a problem here. It's obvious to most of us. Take a look. Why can we see the stars here if we can't see the sun here? Think about that. Stars out here. Sun. What happened? Stars over here. That goes around in a 360, zoom and zoom, and if you watch that video you almost get sick because it's going around and around and around, and you see stars the entire time. You see them here, you see them here, you see them here, you see those stars here, you see them here, all over the place. But the flat earthers will almost automatically say, this is the extent of your vision. You can't see any farther than that. That's why you can't see the sun as it moves around the equator. You can't. That's the limit of your distance, is about 8,000 miles. Whoops. You can actually see stars out here that are farther than the sun supposedly is. That's why a nighttime launch on the night of the new moon proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is no circling sun out here. Simple logic. If you can't see a circling sun here because they claim that's the limit of your vision, then obviously you shouldn't be able to see stars that are even farther away. But you can, because this is a lie. The flat earth is an absolute lie.
Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This has been Productions MJC.